How to register yourself into live worksheets. For this, open a new tab in your Google Chrome and search for live worksheets. And you will be directed to the website. Until you get directed, in another tab, open your Gmail and sign in into your Gmail account. I am using my dummy email account. Type your password and then sign in into your email. And your live worksheets will also get opened here. Make sure you have signed in into your Gmail account before you register yourself for live worksheets. Worksheets web page. Here we have the teacher access. We do not have any account now. First we need to register ourselves. For this, choose register and give your name, a username as any username. If it is already in use, you can make changes and type your password and repeat the password and give your email ID and repeat the email. You can copy and paste it and give the country as India. Choose I and India and click on I am not a robot. Yes, and I have read and accepted the terms of use and now click on register and try to save your password so that you will not forget it on your Chrome, and you get an activation link in your email. So go to your email, search your inbox, refresh it, and you get an email from Live Worksheets. It's taking time to load. Yes, I have got an email from Live Worksheets to activate my account. Just click on the link that you get there, and now I got my account registered. I'll choose teacher access and I get my user ID and username and password automatically here. Choose remember me and click enter. This is how you will log in into your live worksheets. This is a web-based application. To get started with your worksheets, choose make interactive worksheets and click on get started and choose file and then upload any worksheet. Here you can choose either document format, PDF format, JPEG format and PNG format. Choose any file format of this type and upload your file. Yes, so I got my worksheet uploaded. So we have to learn the basics here. First thing is, in any type of worksheet, we just need to add text boxes. So we will learn in this video how to work with the text boxes. You get a plus sign when you move your mouse cursor onto the worksheet. You left click and drag so that you can add text boxes on each and every option. And the remaining how to apply the interactive worksheets will be there in my other videos. So we are going to learn only about how to work on text boxes now. So this is my text box I have inserted. Yes, this is my text box, and when I move my mouse pointer across this text box, you get right in the middle of the text box, you get a four-headed arrow. When you click on this, that means you get the blue colored shade on the text box. That means here the text box is highlighted. Now you can drag, left click and drag, so that you can place it anywhere on your text box, and you get a double-headed arrow when you move your mouse pointer across the outline of the text box. You can use this to resize your text box in this way. You can make it smaller and bigger like this. Sometimes in multiple choice questions we have buttons, so we want each and every box to be of same size and shape. For this we have an option like copy and paste. Click on this text box. We have Ctrl plus C key on the keyboard to copy. So Ctrl C and Ctrl V to paste. So you can now drag this again onto another option. Again you can copy or press Ctrl V to paste. In this way you can drag. You can drag the text box only when you move your mouse pointer right in the middle of the text box. Then only you can see this four-headed arrow. When you move to the outlines of the text box, you get the double-headed arrow with which you can resize your text box. You can copy your text boxes and paste them for your fast working. So Ctrl C is to copy and Ctrl V is to paste. You can drag and place your text boxes in the right position. And to type in the text boxes, just click it. You get a mouse cursor there and you can start typing there in this way. You have the preview option here where you can preview your worksheet and how the children actually look, the output of your worksheet. And next you have here a save option where you can save your worksheets, and then you have discard where you can delete your worksheets, and here you have another option, update the background document. We don't use it much. Now you can edit your document again using this edit option. You have the undo and the redo options here. Yes. Now I have done completing my worksheet. Once you are done, you can preview it, and later on if you like it, you can save it and click on OK. Yes. You can choose yes, I want to share my worksheets with other teachers, or you can keep it private, but that gives a limit up to 30 private worksheets. So you can choose share my worksheet, like give it as input output devices as a title, and then the language as English, and next you have the school subject as computer science, and grade as 1, and main content as again IO devices, and other contents I'd like to write some, fill it randomly or according to your worksheet. I'm doing it randomly here, and then description, fundamentals of computer, and then click on save. So my worksheet is saved in the website. So if you want to share this worksheet to the students, click on open worksheet. So this is my worksheet, and you have a custom link here. Choose custom link, and then you can set time limit here up to 15 minutes or 20 minutes according to the examination, according to the question paper, and then copy this link and share it in the WhatsApp group or in the Google form.
Thank you. Do subscribe and like my videos.